Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your second half love and separation for the month of January. I wanted to say thank you for the 4,668 views for the first half. You guys rock. You've always been a solid fan base for me and I appreciate that. And it's your effort into the channel that's made it a success. Okay, we've reached 23,000 subscribers and believe you me, when I did my very first video I thought, who in the hell's going to watch this? But here you are, and thank you so much. I want to say if you hear the washing machine going off in the background, I've got to multitask. Apologize for that. I'm going to talk a little louder. Maybe it'll help. We've got some very important events happening. Toward the end of January, we have Aquarius season, of course, and then on the 24th, I think, it's the new moon in Aquarius. So new moons are always a good time to set intentions for your path moving forward through the year. Also a time to recharge. So when this Aquarius energy hits us, we're going to be very introspective about how we can fix things. How can we move forward? We're also going to be worried about what the bigger picture of the story is, okay? How can we give back, perhaps to someone who's given to us, or globally as a whole? How can we give back to humanity? What are our gifts? What do we have to lend to humanity? So creativity is going to be, jumping off through that last part of January. Cross watchers, come on in. Let's see if we can get Sagittarius a good read. This is the Mystic Moon deck, Twin Flame Messages. This is the super deck. I love it. I loved it the minute I saw it, and I think these messages are helpful for people to sort of articulate what they're feeling. Universe, show me what I need to see with this Oh, this one wants to come out. It's easier to just stay away right now. So definitely someone who's conflicted, okay? Conflicted with the path forward, perhaps. So let's get some cards on it and see what they have to say. I want to use this deck for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So lack. Okay, there's lack here. It's easier just to stay away right now. So maybe there's a lack. Person's not here, a loss, okay? Let's see what's going on with your partner. All right, so we have the Page of Swords. So they're facing this way, so I'm thinking that maybe they don't want to communicate right now. But there's a communication that needs to be had regarding rejection. So I don't think they want to explain to you at this present moment why they're rejecting the situation. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the situation because they can't handle the information or because they have their own things that they have to take care of. But let's see what's going on with you. Just Clean Slate 2020, I'm going to say it again, is about just that. Moving forward in the new year with the idea and the focus on spirituality. Focus on your purpose. Focus on your path forward. And I think that that is exactly what a lot of these reads in this last half are going to convey. Getting rid of toxic situations. Getting rid of toxic people. Cutting out things that don't serve you, people, places, and things that aren't helping aid you on your path, and getting on a path. So a lot of these reads toward the end of the month are going to be kind of, about realignment. So look, you feel like you have a lot of anxiety about this situation. You're holding on to this. Your person needs to communicate to you what's going on. Can you hear it going off now? I'm sorry. They need to communicate to you about what's going on, okay? But they don't want to talk to you about it right now. They don't want to talk to you about it, about why they're rejecting this situation. You're having anxiety and holding on. So let's see what's going on with their blocks. Okay. Yeah. So these came out in the reverse, all right? So I'm going to flip them around, but your partner is not going to move forward with any new beginnings, okay? The Fool's in the reverse, the Magician's in the reverse. They're not manifesting. They're not looking forward to the future. They're not taking a leap of faith in coming together with you, Ten of Pentacles, and building a future. We'll see why that is here in a minute. Their block is moving forward. That's it. Okay, you are a soulmate. Okay, you think they're a soulmate. You want to move forward. Your wish fulfillment is to move forward. But somebody did not take the opportunity to move forward. So your block is the sadness and loss. Again, another 5, sudden changes. 3 5s, change, change, change. But remember, change is an opportunity to move forward. Change is an opportunity to get the right things in your life instead of holding on to the wrong things. So that's where you're at. Let's see what the blocks between the two of you are. Ten of Cups, happiness there's block. Okay, there's block in happiness. Divine timing is here. High Priestess is in the reverse, but we're going to turn her upright. I think you know this situation is blocked because it's not the right time for somebody. Ace of Swords, forward movement, truth, and the Knot of Wands. So moving forward passionately in this relationship is a block. Nurturing. You want to nurture this partner. Okay? You want to help them, heal them, bring them out of it. But they've got some stuff over here they need to do it themselves with. So that's the block, is putting it into perspective and understanding that it's not the right time to move forward with this person. They've got their own stuff going on. They don't want to talk to you about why they've rejected this relationship. So how can you move forward with somebody who doesn't even want to have a conversation with you about why they don't want to be in a relationship with you? Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's not necessarily what you're thinking, but that's what I'm saying, right? So I think you have to let sleeping dogs lie right now and let that person go through their paces, and you need to move forward toward your own path. Release the loss, release it, and move forward. It's easier to just stay away right now. Well, that's fine, you know, but when you're in a relationship with somebody, that's not okay. Okay, so if they can't communicate with you, how can you be in relationship with them? So tower moments happen here as a result, or tower moment was here, and that's why they don't want to move forward. King and Queen of Cups now. But the thing is, you're both pointing this way, okay? You're pointing to this person's lack, and they're pointing to their lack, okay? So you're both entertaining this person's lack. You're not entertaining each other. You are focused on their lack. They're focused on their lack. And Four of Cups. So as long as you keep focusing on their lack and they keep focusing on their lack, there's going to be more lack. They're refusing to see the opportunity that's right in front of them, because you're both focused on his lack, her lack, not on the relationship. So let's see how they feel about you. So they've sucked you into their lack mentality. Three of Wands in the reverse is the Emperor. So they see a future here with you, but not as your life mate, not as your partner. Perhaps they see a future here with you because you are nurturing them, helping them work through their problems, giving them what they need while they're focused on their own lack too. But you know what? They're not turned to you saying, let's focus on each other. What can I give to you? How can I help you? How can you help me? How can we help each other grow and build? That's not happening here. You both are focused on their problem, and they need to turn around and face you, and you need to turn around and face the other direction, because you can't mother a person into healing. They have to do it themselves. Justice is in the reverse. The situation's way out of balance. Hermit. And they're not even going to tell you why they don't want to move forward in the relationship again. Okay? They're not even going to tell you why they don't want to move forward in the future. Decision making. Okay, so Four of Swords in the reverse, mental illness. Okay? So this is like a codependent situation. This is probably specific to just a few people out there, but if they don't take care of their issues going on, and you're constantly mothering them and nursing them, and they're nursing this problem that they've got, or this issue that they need to fix, or learn to cope with, maintain a life with, what are you getting over here? Okay, and they can't even tell you why they don't want to move forward in this relationship. Meanwhile, you've been caring for them. You've been trying to help them get back on their feet. You've been trying to nurse their issue while they're nursing their issue at the same time, and they can't tell you why you want to move. They don't want to move forward with you. No. And it's not even anything about love here. These are complete swords. Complete swords. And the cards that we have here, we have loss, depression, apathy, empathy. We have mental illness. They don't want to tell you why they want to move forward. They want to move forward, but not as your husband or your partner or your wife or your partner. Communication is going to be a little bit messed up moving forward. You've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, when the Queen of Swords is in the upright, it's a beautiful thing. She's a wise lady. She knows what's coming. She can call it out from a mile away. And she says what needs to be said, okay? Because it's necessary to maintain the balance. But when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, you know, you might as well check into a motel room, because she's going to call you everything, including, you know, everything else in the universe. She's going to call you out on your name here. For real. Every cuss word imaginable. You're going to get into it. It's not going to be good. And the Six of Cups is in the reverse. So this person basically is kind of like really narcissistic, okay? They're focused on their thing. You're focused on their thing. But they don't owe you an explanation. No, ma'am. So they're going to tell you, you're nothing to me. You're not my soulmate. Okay, let me back up. If you force the conversation to happen with them, in which they don't want to have with you, to tell you why they don't even want to move forward here, the conversation you're going to get is not really good, because I think they're going through a cycle, right? And not only are they narcissistic, but they're probably bipolar too, because they're cycling, okay? And the down cycle here is they're fixing to call you every name in the book. You're not my soulmate, blah, blah, blah. You know, so why do you want to subject yourself to that? Okay? That's just going to continue to delay the situation. You're finally going to make an end. You're finally going to call it good and end the situation. Okay, there's not going to be anything moving forward. They won't offer you anything. They can't. And there's not going to be any passion. There's probably not any sex happening right now. The conversation is going to be very heated about leaving the situation. So that's what I see there. You're dealing with somebody who's only concerned with themselves. Unfortunately. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune moving forward in a new beginning in love, in new relationship with a lover who will be your lifelong partner. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. New beginning, truth in relationship. You're going to be moving in a new relationship, a long-term committed relationship. You don't have to be defensive. There will be love offers made. There will be no indecision about moving forward with you. They will make an offer. End of story. So don't hang around for this joker. Move toward this person who's going to bring you the stability that you want. This guy here, he's just, or woman, is just, you know, they're messed up. Okay, so kick them out. Move toward this person who's going to bring you everything you want. This solid commitment, this love, possibly a family. There won't be any question in their mind whether or not they want to move forward with you. It will be an automatic thing. So leave this person behind and move toward the love. You need to go where the love is. This is going to continue in heartbreak. There will be other women. There will be conflict. There will be no offer. There will be no communication. Okay, so it's just going to go on and on. So cut it now while you can. Let's get some oracle cards on it and see what they have to say. Again, you know, I don't mean for the reads to be negative. They are kind of, can be viewed as negative going out of the last part of January because they're not what you want to hear. But again, clean slate 2020, that's all about cutting ties and moving forward in something that's going to serve you and benefit you and help you grow. Might as well get it done. So let's get some oracles on it and kind of see what's going on there. Got a new love coming into you who's going to be everything you want them to be and more. Concentrate on that. Claim that. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. But don't be walked on. Close out this caring, this nursing cycle that you've been doing with this person. Close it out. Let him go hire a mental health professional. You're not a mental health professional. If you are a mental health professional, then you already know that they're just creating an environment of codependency. Okay? 11 means that you need to get on a new path away from that person. Romance is coming into your life. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. 7, you're being guided divinely toward the person you're supposed to be with. Go toward that person. Because that person's going to be everything that you need and more. Completely supportive. Completely in the moment with you. So the bad part is you're cutting a relationship out that doesn't serve you. The good part is you're moving into a relationship that will be your solid commitment. It will be your solid relationship. And it will probably help you understand, what does that mean? What does that look like? Expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. Your commitment is being tested. Well, yeah, because you don't need to have one with that person. Balance spirituality and practicality. Pisces. Also communication. 2 fish swimming. Okay, practicality is getting what you need and expecting someone to reciprocate what you're giving. Now that's love with expectation. Yes, it is. However, you can't be in love with somebody who doesn't want to have a conversation with you. So you got to let them go. Honestly, that's what it is. Got to let them go. What are they going to bring to the table? You can't even call them on the phone. I think I feel like you're kind of in that position. You're kind of thinking, what the hell am I doing here? That's kind of how the way it's coming out. My feelings about it are coming across that way. Like, what the hell? I think that's kind of where you're at. And I think that you need to continue to be in that mode and release and let go and get in your car. Get your car and drive off. For real. Give them their little 5-day-a-week med kit and get out the door. Okay? Everything I touch is a success. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle because you choose in love of self. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. So go where the love is. Let go of this situation that's continuing to, you're in lack all the time because you're both focusing on this person's lack. Or they're, it seems like to me, that they have a mental illness that they're battling. The difference is there something wrong with having a mental illness? Absolutely not. Is there something wrong with not maintaining a life and being able to take care of yourself and maintain a life with a mental illness? Yeah. To not treat a mental illness in lieu of not wanting to treat the mental illness is not going to make anything better. So that person's willingness to help themselves is the problem, because they want you to continuously help them, and meanwhile they give nothing back to you. That's a problem. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. When I am connected to my joyful presence. Okay, this is, woo, I almost burnt that card up. This is talking about being concentrated on your own happiness instead of being concentrated on someone else's lack. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Got to have that conversation. This is the best Pisces here. You see that in the middle? This is about getting on a spiritual path because you're meant to be with someone who's going to be your counterpart. Okay? This is meeting your twin. This is you and your twin in the middle. Okay? So, just saying, you've got a lot to look forward to. Close the door on this situation. Success is finding your path. Leadership, it's time for you to take a stand and become illuminated about this situation so that you're able to move forward on your own path without dragging all of their toxicity with you. Okay? They're toxic. They've got to fix that themselves. There's not a thing you can do about it. Claircognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So if you're sitting around, for example, early in the relationship, let's just go here first. Early in the relationship, if you were sitting around thinking, I wonder if he just wants me to take care of him. Or I wonder if she just wants me to, those are thoughts. Those are intuitive thoughts coming up for you to be able to recognize that something wasn't right. Your spirit was calculating a pattern before your conscious mind was able to process it. Pay attention to it. If you're sitting around fantasizing about someone else or what love you could have or should have, that's a sign for you. If you're going around fantasizing about being alone, being alone without this person, and it continues to get stronger every day, that's something that you need to pay attention to. Just saying. If you are getting songs on the radio that talk about bad love, if you are coming across articles that talk about narcissism and bipolar disorder, maybe that's something that you need to pay attention to. If you're getting 555, if you're getting 000, if you're getting 999, that's time to start again, close out a cycle and start over. Let me get one more card on it, and we'll call it a wrap, Sagittarius. I think, Sagittarius, you've got a love coming into you, perhaps a divine partner coming your way. But sometimes karmics are there. Remember to teach us lessons about ourselves and about our own self-worth. So you need to go where the love is, because the love is coming to you, Sagittarius. All right. Go the distance. This is an 11. 7 and 4, 11. You are on a new path. Blessed. You are blessed. 22. Coming together in love. You've got a spiritual counterpart coming your way. This person's a never-ending story. Okay, close out that cycle. Loyal heart. 35. 7. Divine guidance toward a soulmate. End of story. That's all I'm going to say. Sagittarius, thank you so much for your support. I wish you peace and blessings. I think that you're coming into a divine relationship and you're coming out of a karmic cycle. Let it end. I'll see you guys end of the month for what's in their head.